Welcome to my chair. I'm gonna review some things. Okay. Because I did my bangs and it was fruitless because I was trying to get my passport photo and my new passport remade because someone stole mine and then I reported it stolen and then it got returned. But once you report it stolen, you have to start all over like it's the first time you ever had one. Long story short, I didn't have everything I needed, so it was a trial run, and it was a very stressful endeavor, and it's over with. But because I curled my bangs, I'm going to use this time to make a review video I've been wanting to make about several items. First of all, I just want you guys to know, Aerosmith's the best, and I still contend that, and Steven Tyler and I would have been besties had we grown up together. Okay, so this is actually a review video for Blundstones. Oh my god. Okay, hi. Blundstones. The heeled version. There aren't a lot of reviews on this shoe, but look at this silhouette. I mean, come on. I think this is the cutest shoe ever. But it is a problematic shoe. And I'll talk about why. But I think it would be good if there were reviews kind of highlighting what's going on with this shoe. And I couldn't really find any. And I think it would be helpful because this shoe is a commitment. Like, you develop a relationship with it. I think you enter into this, you're like kind of like smitten, and then you realize it's not what you thought it was, and then you kind of get to know it a little bit better, and then you realize, oh, you're gonna fall in love with this shoe and it's gonna take care of you forever. But there is definitely like a learning curve and a break-in period that you would not even accept with any other shoe that didn't look like this. So I will talk about why. I also want to review two other things in this video just because why not? First of all, Bombas socks are the best socks ever. And you will not regret spending too much money on these. Plus bees, how cute. I promise the hype is real. It's worth it. The other thing I want to talk about is jeans. So I'm wearing Agolde right now. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But these are the only jeans I have found in the history of time that don't hate my body. I really want that button fly look that Levi's is putting out right now with their straight leg that was having a moment like a second ago. Those hate my body and make me depressed. So if you're one of those people that just can't figure out why people love those Levi's straight leg, high waist, whatever, you're probably gonna fall in love with Agolde, and I'm gonna do a review of this style that I'm wearing, which is the Freya, like slim, high waist, straight. So I'm gonna do that kind of tacked on to the end of this. So, but first, let's talk about these shoes. So when you enter in to your relationship with Blundstone heeled shoes, you need a few tools. I have a foot that is like really high arch. I don't know if you can see. This is a ridiculous video. I have a really high arch. I have a wide forefoot and a narrow heel. And like this huge bone right here that makes all shoes hate me and gives me a lot of pain. But I really, really wanted this shoe in my life. And it's not initially made to be comfortable for a foot like mine right away. So if you have wide feet, people are gonna steer you away from this. If you have high arches, like a high instep right here, people are gonna steer you away from this. But you can fall in love with this shoe and realize that it's your forever love and it's gonna take care of you. And that's kind of what I have come to with these, but it was a process. So the steps that I took was, first of all, I got these boot slips. They're on Amazon marketed as like a shoe stretcher, which they're not, but they help. They're made to get cowboy boots on. But basically it's a big plastic bag shaped like a giant foot, and you put it on your foot like that, and then you take your shoe and you put it on over it, and then you get your little pull tabs here and pull in the back one, and you step right in. And you're like, okay, well, no, there's the plastic bag on my foot, but you just pull it up and it kind of like lets go. And I know it's like plastic, but this isn't a forever solution. Once they start to break in, you don't need these anymore. But anyways, I'm gonna get into like showing you the shoe in action. So one thing that's really important to note is that in Australian sizing, half sizes mean wider, not longer. So a 10 wide in women's US sizing is a 7.5 in Australian sizing. I think these shoes are super well made and will last a long time and stand up to a lot of wear. Once you get them past the break-in phase, they become really comfortable. They're both lightweight and supportive, and it gives them an energizing effect that makes walking and standing more fun. So that was my review. Thank you for watching. I've never made a review video before, but I think it was pretty fun, and I really think this is a shoe that kind of deserves a little extra info, because you can love it even if you don't get along at first. Anyway,